कैंडिड इंटरफेस को स्वागत। आज आम गहन अच्छा रोटेरियन प्रभुदत्त सुबुधी सी हेले डिस्ट्रिक्ट गवर्नर 3262 जिलार। आज आम गोटे बढ़िया गोटे विषय पर आलोचना करूँ। इमेजिन रोटरी। दर्शक बंधु नमस्कार।
नमस्कार।
तो श्री सुबुधी आपन को आमर प्रथम प्रश्न है, when you got elected as the district governor, what was your immediate feelings? आपन immediate feelings कौन है जतला आपन खबर पाइले सुनिले जा you have been elected as district governor, आपन immediate feeling टा कौन है?
With I prayed God when I learned that I have elected, with a smiling face, two tears rolls out from my eye, and I thank God that being a businessman, I got an opportunity to serve the society, one of the best NGO of world, Rotary International, through 130 clubs and 4,500 Rotarians across Odisha.
Acha, in Odisha we have 130 clubs. Okay,
yes,
very good. And we have also
4,500
members. That is a huge number, good
Yes.
number. That's a good number, absolutely. Now, I would like to ask you one thing. Since as all of us know, Rotary International is a very known service club, NGO in the world. What are the objectives of Rotary International?
Actually, it is to encourage idea and to foster the service in the general human beings, and to stick to ethical practice in business and profession, to spread the peace, goodwill through international fellowship, and to have act locally which is planned internationally, need based project which are sustainable in nature. That's the main objective.
Yeah, you mean to say we need to think locally. But think globally. Yeah, that's very important, because you know, because the local perspectives have also been taken into account, so that you know we can think in a global sphere and do what best we can do for the local community at large. Wonderful. Now, we understand that the first lady president has taken over as the Rotary International president. What you have to say about her?
We are proud to work under first lady president after 117 years. Jennifer John is from Ontario, Canada, and she owns a Media Street house.
Oh, acha, she owns a Media Street. Oh,
and she has been awarded, her organization has awarded since last 27 years as one of the best media house in Canada.
Oh, wonderful, great.
And she is a very good storyteller. She happens to motivate people, and one of the best things in she can for the foundation, she can inspire people to donate,
contribute,
so that in a for in a single day she has contributed $5.25 million for the polio eradication, which is the one of the focus area of Rotary. And she married to one of the family physician Nick Karachi, and she is also a member of Rotary Foundation, Arkham Fellow, Banquet Society, and Fowler Society also.
Wonderful. So she is a very enthusiastic lady, and during her leadership this year, I am sure Rotary should do wonders.
Definitely, and she focus also DEI, diversity, equity and inclusion.
Wonderful, great. When the Rotary movement started in India, and what is the status quo now? You see, then Rotary was different, now Rotary is different. Now, you know, there is a big, you know, lag. So when the Rotary movement started in India?
Though Rotary started globally in 1995 in USA, but in India it started somewhere in 1919, and officially a club started in Calcutta in 1920, 100 years back. You can say 102 years back. We had celebrated the centennial ceremony of Rotary in India. We should proud that we have 4 international presidents. Last year, Shekhar Mehta was a world leader. And
And
today
she's from which club?
she's from Calcutta Mahanagar.
Yeah.
And we have in India 4 zones and around 4,500 clubs having 1,85,000 members.
Oh, wonderful. That's a
And
massive
in
figure.
India, locally we have taken many projects, and with blessings of Lord, we have teach one of the wonderful projects for the community regarding the education.
Yeah, teach. Could you just highlight a bit on teach?
Teach is a project where teachers training, T stands for teacher training, E for e-learning, A for adult literacy, and C for child development, H for happy schools.
Yeah.
Under e-learning, during COVID period, we have given course material, e-learning material to all the CBSE student through a Diksha program, which has been telecasted in Doordarshan in the 12 channels for the 12 class. All the contents has been developed by the Rotary International.
Actually, Rotary International, they have
Yes.
developed the content.
Yes, yes.
Okay, great. That's a great achievement, you know, for Rotary and also for the people at large. Definitely. Now, one little thing, you know, there are different service clubs, NGOs in the world and also in India. Now, I would just like to ask you, what is according to you, what is unique between Rotary and other service clubs and NGOs?
There are so many NGOs in the world and India also, but when we tell a Rotary, it is one of the most oldest and structured organization, and they plan much ahead, much before any leadership for it. I took leadership for this year, but I have been trained since last 2 years to how to do work, how to execute. Lot of planning is there, and as per the change, they use the online tools, everything has been changed. And the foundation, the Rotary Foundation has been awarded the best organization in the by the our assessment organization, Charity Navigator, which has been rated as 4-star, because the foundation spent less than 2% for managing the fund, because as most of the volunteers are the successful businessmen and professionals, they are not the paid employee.
Yeah, they're all volunteers.
They are the volunteers.
right.
So compared to other organization, we spend very less amount. So Rotary Foundation
So, most of the money is spent on service, community development projects.
and the management fund is very less.
Very less, yeah, right, right, yeah. Official, officers, people who are working that, the component is comparatively very less.
Very less.
Very wonderful. Rotarian Subudhi, I would like to ask you a very nice question, which you will very much appreciate, and the question is, who is your inspiration behind your success and achievements in life?
Behind my success, my father is a Rotarian since the last 52 years.
Actually, your father is also a Rotarian.
Yes, yes.
That's great.
I born as a Rotarylate.
Oh, wonderful. That means something, really.
So I am a second generation Rotarian. In my family, out of 42 members, 20 are Rotarians.
Oh, that means something.
And during my journey of Rotary, becoming a leadership, since I joined Rotary Act in 1987, in Rotary 2002. During all my journey, my father, my family, and my spouse supported by like anything. And
your spouse is also a Rotary member?
She is a Rotarian.
Oh, wonderful.
She is a Rotarian, and both the kids also supported for getting.
They are
all
also
this
Rotary-lets?
Yeah, they are Rotary-lets.
Yeah.
One is the interactor.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So, what I find, the entire family is into Rotary.
Yes, yes.
And you contribute a lot.
It's definitely, it's being a business family and being the father is a Rotarian. It's inspire and motivate every time to do something for the society.
I understand, that the theme for this year is indeed a very great and inspiring subject, and the topic of the theme for this year is what? Imagine Rotary. We'll be extremely happy if you speak on this theme, Imagine Rotary, which is the theme for Rotary year 2022-23.
Yes, this year Rotary theme, every year we have a Rotary theme, we focus on that. This year Imagine Rotary. Our RI President Jennifer Jones, that forget tomorrow, yesterday, forget yesterday, imagine tomorrow. She wants each and everyone to dream that we will imagine a world where there will be no polio, there will be no wear, there will be no shortage of water for the common human beings. Each and every child have the education, normal education. We have all the best health service. Like a metaverse, a world where we imagine a world everything goes fine and we dream of world. Jennifer Jones asked us to dream that world, imagine that world and execute it locally, and finds that each and every need-based people, each and every beneficiary get all the facilities, so that there will be peace, there will be no water problem.
Yeah, world understanding,
World
peace.
understanding,
And
peace.
one little thing I would like to ask Rotarian Subudhi, which you will appreciate very much. You know, I understand that Rotary, particularly Rotary India, they are giving a lot of emphasis on literacy programs. Could you speak a bit on that also?
Thank you. Rotary India has taken a challenge of make the India illiterate free by 2025. We have under TEACH program, we have the adult literacy, A stand for adult literacy, where we take all the villagers or those are school dropouts or 18 and above student to a special classes, and we have tied up the national open schooling, where student after education of 45 minutes we have a primer, then they get examined, and which has been done by Rotarians, and they can read, write and their own signature. And we have another program called Asa Kiran, where the students, dropouts and the street students are taken to the schools in the mainstream, they are also educated. So, we have been targeted for the Make India literacy by 2025.
Wonderful. That's a great job, and I am sure the community at large will be very much benefited on, definitely. Now, one little thing, you know, which really comes to my mind and I thought I will put across is, there are different, you know, projects that will be, you know, having during this year, during your year 22-23, you know, but what is your, you know, pet project where you will be laying more emphasis on? There will be different projects, as you very rightly said, there will be a lot of community projects, you know, in the entire district will be there. But what are your one or two very, you know, close to your heart, your pet projects, which you would like to give special emphasis on?
We as a Rotarian work in the 7 focus area, and last year we have added supporting to the environment. My pet project is the supporting to the environment also. So, there are a lot of projects, not only restricted to the only plantation, how we can create our mountains to forests. We are planning to have mega plantation, where by drone we can throw the seeds and we can have the plantation also. And towards health, which is the most important in Odisha now, we are working on it, mother and child care.
Achha, mother and child
Mother
care.
and child care we are taking care.
Yeah, that must be a big project.
That is a very big project, and we are trying to have hospital like eye hospitals. We have got 4 eye hospitals. We want to
Achha, we have 4 eye hospitals in Odisha.
Odisha, one at Cuttack, one at Bhubaneswar, one at Jaipur, one at Balaso. We are doing more than 10,000 to 15,000 operation every year.
Oh, great.
So, we are planning to have cataract free village, and I have assigned 2 villages minimum for each clubs, so that we have 250 villages, cataract free villages by end of this year.
Achha, you are planning cataract free villages also. Oh.
So, we from their doorstep we pick up the beneficiaries, make operation, then again send to their home. We make each and every arrangement for themselves. And next project,
even you are taking care of their transportation?
Transportation, food.
You are picking up them from their place and again to the operation, you know, site, and then again you are sending them back and all? Yeah.
We screen them there at a local place, then after screening we pick up them from their home, and then we take care of the accommodations, transportation, fooding, then we again
and
send
the
them.
entire expenses is borne by Rotary?
Yes.
Or you are getting any other support from any other quarters?
There is some government aided services there, but all the facilities made by the Rotary, and if 2-3% glasses is required, that is also supported by Rotary.
Oh, that means something. Great. Now, one thing I would just like to ask you, you know, Rotary is organizing a lot of service projects, but along with you, do you get any support from the government? Like, are you partnering some projects with the government? Do they support you?
We are not getting any support from, but we always partner with government.
Wonderful.
We had been go to the Commissioner of Police. We are talking about how to educate people regarding the trafficking. How to the regarding we have tobacco free world in tobacco free world. We are planning to have Odisha to make tobacco free within 1 year. We have the every day we will have all the slogans and everything, and we are talking to the blood banks how to support them regularly with donors, so there will be no scarcity of blood. So, if in exchange there will be no problem for the beneficiary or needy person who is very poor, unable to access a blood. All these are partnering, and especially this year we are partnering with state government with the Mo School project, where
With Mo School project.
Mo School project of state government. They will they have given the list of schools where will make them happy schools. We have got 9 points to making the happy schools. So, all the points indoor games, sitting arrangement for the students, washroom for gender segregation, boys and girls, and to maintain the menstruation hygienic, so that the girls can go to the schools and make the school happier than the home, so that people, the student will go
Have
to
you
school.
taken any personal, emphasis on dropouts? Because we find lot of students, they drop out, from school and all. Has Rotary done anything in this
Yes.
direction?
Yes, in dropout I have told we have got Asa Kiran project,
Okay.
where the students dropouts or the street laborers, we take them to the schools back again, and we want to create the environment of the school so that the student will love to come to the school.
Okay. Achha.
And during the schooling he will ask her parent, ask his or parent, so that he will go to the school.
Right, great. Acha, yeah, some attraction will be there,
Attraction. It will make
some
the school happy.
games, school will look nice,
Yes, yes.
the buildings will be nicely, polished and painted and all. So, there will be some sort of an attraction to come to school. That is a great thing. Now, you will definitely appreciate one thing, that in Rotary, I am of the opinion that Rotary Foundation has big contribution to the society at large. Could you please dilate on the very objectives, the contributions of Rotary Foundation to the society at large?
Rotary Foundation, I have told, one of the best foundation in the NGOs, because our spending managing the fund is very less. If you take the eradication of polio, since 1988 Rotary is spending on that, and we as a volunteers working for it, and it will be polio free, only except 1 or 2 cases in Afghanistan and Pakistan, it will be now polio free.
Yeah, how many? Two countries, I think. One is Afghanistan, the other is Pakistan, if I am right. Yeah, right.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
So after that we will be.
After that, once these two, countries, if they are polio free, I think the entire world will be polio free.
Polio free.
Yeah, right. And the entire, I would like to say, other than the government support and help, Rotary has done a fantastic job in this
Fantastic
area.
job, and we all are working hard, and I should thank the government of India who is supporting us for doing that also.
Wonderful, wonderful. And another one little things, which really comes to mind, and I thought I'll also ask you, we have different, clubs, like for example, we have more than 20 clubs in Bhubaneswar.
Yes.
And basically, how do they function, basically?
In 26 geographical district in Odisha, we have 130 clubs. In Bhubaneswar itself, we have got 35 clubs, around 900 to 1000 members. There is every year, like international president and district governor, there is a club president, and
You mean to say every year the president changes?
President change, and they have got a work plan for their need based. They adapt a village, they adapt a school, sometimes they adapt a student, and each and every club has got their own, maybe most of the club has their own buildings. They used to do their vocational services through vocational trainings, and each and every club has got signature project. If you take the club of Bhubaneswar Royal, they are master in doing eye operation.
Oh, great.
If you are taking of the Berhampur East, they are into the prosthetic hand, and LN4 for the artificial limbs, they are doing their signature project. So each and every club has a signature project, and most of the club, they plan annually how to do those projects. We stick to the international theme and district governor's theme they used to do. But the functioning is so simple and so smooth that
Very simple and
it's very simple
and very systematic.
Very
also.
systematic.
Yeah.
Like the 7 colors of the rainbow, there is you can see the colors, but you can't see the separation.
Right.
And every midnight of June 30, the leadership changes, but all this human service to the society continue to the new leaders,
Right.
and
it's very smooth. Very smooth.
Beneficiary didn't know the leadership has changed or the any club membership has changed. The services continues. Like
Wonderful. And could you just throw some light on vocational services, which Rotary gives emphasis on? Vocational service.
Yes, vocational service we are emphasizing on. This year we are also specialized in the those who are TB affected. TB affected, and they have not in the mainstream. We are bringing them to mainstream with the vocational training. We have a dream of taking all the database of the government of Odisha who are TB affected and they are not working. So, keeping their health condition, their mental condition, will give the mental training, vocational training, and will adapt in our business hours, because most of the 4,000 out of the 4,500 members, more than 2 to 3,000 members are business houses. Will adapt them, and we have already done lot of programs like housekeeping, hotel management, and adapted in our hospitality industry also.
Great. As the district governor for the RI district 3262, I am sure the viewers will be very happy to have a lovely message from your end, and they will feel enthused.
The viewers who are seeing, and I request each and every viewers, out of 4.5 crores population of Odisha, we have only 4,000 Rotarian, which is less than 0.01% of our population. I request each and of you join physically, mentally, with heart to the Rotary and be the part of the service, so that we can change the society. We can imagine the world where there will be no polio, there will be peace, each and everyone will be educated, there will be no scare of drinking water, we have got a good physique and no health condition of the health system of our Odisha will grow like that.
Yeah, what you are trying to emphasize is, let us all work together, and serve the community at large. Thank you so much, Rotarian Prabhudutta Subudhi. We had a wonderful interface with you, and we look forward for many more interfaces like this. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद दर्शक बंधु.
Namaskar.